Drivens and dives. Interior parking lot. Guy wait, why am I not speaking into my mic? Diners, drive-ins and dives. Interior parking lot. Guy Fieri sits in a convertible. He looks like America.
I'm Guy Fieri, and there's nothing you can do about it. Today I'm eating it all.
Guy takes a bite out of his hair. Oh, fuck. Interior, diners, kitchen. Guy and a chef stand in a kitchen. Guy has 3 pairs of sunglasses on. The sun can't get him.
Prove to me you can, Panini.
The chef starts boiling a pot of milk. He's scared.
Flour time is near.
Guy points at an onion with his slippery finger.
That's one ugly clam.
Interior, diner's eating room. A customer sits and eats a cup of mustard. Guy sits down without asking.
I will live as a food. I am a food. Be a pie.
Guy acts like a pie. The customers aren't concerned.
I am Pie Fairy. It is my birthday.
The chef comes out of the kitchen with a cake for Guy.
The clams just keep getting uglier. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Didn't know anything about that guy. But, yeah.
This burger is gangster.
Is that what he says?
That's the only thing I've ever heard him say.
How you been, man? First of all, hello, welcome. Welcome to Documented Bits.
Hello.
Episode number, is it 41?
41?
Welcome to episode 41.
9 episodes until
quarantine.
50.
Another quarantine special. God, I hope you're having a great time. 'Cause I'm sure as hell not. Dude, it's been a bad week. It's been I don't know, it's just getting boring, man. That's all it is. I'm just so bored. So bored, like.
Not yesterday, but the day before was a particularly rough day for me. Don't know why either. It was just, I woke up and I just felt, ugh.
Yeah.
And my body as well, like, felt so weak and didn't want to fucking move or anything. I had a shite taste in my mouth all day.
Ugh.
And I thought, hey, maybe I've got the Rona.
Nah.
It turns out no.
It's not. Yeah, it's been. I don't know, man. I've tried to keep busy. All my deliveries came.
One of my deliveries came today.
Did you get your clothes?
I got one shirt from New Chic.
New Chic. Yeah, my stuff arrived most of it arrived yesterday, actually. 4 items arrived yesterday. All at different points of the day. Like,
lucky fucker.
Yeah. So, anyway, remember last week, we talked about, I talked about the idea of me doing the whole collage thing, sticking it all together and framing it and whatnot.
Well, guess what? He only got and did it.
So guess what? Yeah, I did that, and I thought it was a nice thing. I thought it was a nice thing to do, but there's a good amount of people who got offended.
Really?
But got offended by that. I'm not gonna call anyone out, obviously, because of the podcast.
It's a weird ass reaction to that.
I will tell you, 7 people got offended. So I got seven private messages.
What was their reason for being offended?
They weren't in it.
Oh, okay, I get you now.
So
you're talking about people that were in it were offended?
No. Because they weren't in it, and I wasn't really expecting anyone to care.
Yeah.
But I got 7 private messages asking 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Well, while Josh is away, I may as well fucking tell you all what's happening today. Me and Josh are gonna be
Another one.
Hey. Just
Ugh,
oh, I realised you can't
yeah,
hear me. Now you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Just while you were away, I was explaining what's happening today to the audience.
Yeah, yeah.
We're doing a big call-in episode of a boy. Gonna be chatting with Josh for a lee bit, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna fuck off, and then I'm gonna be chatting to the other boys.
Hmm.
Some
Um,
friends of the show, some people who have been actually, most of them have been on the show before, but we've got one new boy.
One new boy. No, but just to go back on it again really quickly, that was another. That's the last thing I ordered. The shoes I ordered yesterday came today.
Mm.
That was really quick. That was less than 24 hours.
Is that after you
Huh?
got the ones that you didn't like, and then you fucking
Yeah.
ordered new ones, and then they
Yeah.
came the day after?
Yeah.
It's cool whenever you order things next day delivery and they actually come next day delivery. See, personally, I don't know what that's like.
Adidas they did a good job there. This camera is like a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. It's sitting alright for what I'm working with. But yeah, to go back onto the collage thing, I just want to say briefly that the people who got offended shouldn't have got offended.
Oh no.
Three of them I don't even speak to. Like I would like I'm not like I like genuinely like that's the level of pity it got to.
Yeah.
But I was just sitting like it was eating away at me. Like I was sitting last night talking about it with Sam and no, not Sam, Nick, and I was just like, damn, like I only clicked on it, like damn, they must have like either screenshotted or whatever, they enhanced the picture to scan like all the people who have been involved in it or whatever. But yeah, I just think it's just a little over the top, and anyone who wasn't in it, don't be offended. Like it wasn't anything to get. It wasn't me firing shots at anyone. It was literally just me
Josh
being like, I want
purposely
to have a
made
nice thing.
an offensive collage
Yeah, so it's
and
it's
tagged
done
all
now.
the people that weren't in it.
It's done now, and it looks really nice. It was a pain in the ass. It was a pain in the ass.
It
to
does
make.
actually
wasn't-
look really nice.
It It was awful to make though. It started off really nice. Like it started off nice, and I had it all laid out cool and sitting nice,
Yeah.
and then I wasn't sure how I was gonna close the frame over and set it up without them falling because I didn't want to stick them.
Yeah.
I wanted to. I was told if I layered them all properly and then closed the glass over, they theoretically should hold when gravity does its thing. Like they should be sweet because it's like a sandwich. It's
Yeah.
closed together. That was not the case.
Would you have to
So
glue them or some shit?
Yeah, so I had after I worked on that from 2 or 3 o'clock all the way to 8 o'clock at night because
I had looked like an all day thing. Cause
Yeah.
like whenever you sent me like a first photo of it, and it looked almost done. I was like, yeah, it looks like it's looking sweet. And then
Yeah.
literally like fucking 5 hours later, you posted like the actual one on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's not at all what you sent me.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit different because I was trying to fit as many as possible. So I ordered about 60 photos, and I was only able to fit about 43 or 44 of them, which I still thought was pretty good going.
What are you doing with the other ones?
That's the thing. I don't know. So I actually have them here, and I don't know what I don't know. I don't know if you're in any of them. I think you're in a couple of them. If you want them, they're yours. You're in 3 of these,
Hot damn. Fuck it, yeah, I'll
Um,
take them.
and they are as follows because I don't mind people seeing. You're probably not gonna pick it up on the webcam. I'm gonna show them here. It's this one.
I like that one. That was one of our
Yeah.
first episodes.
Yeah, it's this
That's
one.
a good photo, actually.
And it's this one.
Hey.
So
Is that with fake
They-
Josh in it as well?
yeah, fake Josh.
Mm.
So they you're still in you're in a good few of those photos on the actual thing.
Oh yeah,
Um,
no, I saw.
But
Very proud.
yeah, I'm just a little. I was a little salty that people were salty.
Mm.
And then I got a private message being like, I got 2 private messages being like, sending them a photo of us together, and being like, if you can add, here's a photo, and I'm
What'd
just
you
like,
say to them?
well, there's no room. There isn't any
Yeah.
room. And I'm not gonna make another one because I feel like that's just weird. Like like to have two is just weird. I don't know. There's something about that. One's cool, one's alright, and then if you have another one, you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like it's just strange. But yeah, no, I just want to talk about that, and then I wanted to also dive a little bit on.
Was there anybody that got like really upset about it?
Yes, but I can't talk about it. But yes, there's
Can
one
you even
person.
say what you said to them? Or
Uh,
along
I-
the lines of what you said to them?
I left them on scene.
Oh.
I shut them
enough.
down and left them on scene because I was just like, that is ridiculous. But I can't talk about it here.
Fair enough.
But yeah, ask me about that later, and I'll
Mm.
I'll let you know.
To that
Um,
person, grow the fuck up, please.
Yeah. So now, yeah, I just wanted to dive on that a little bit, and then I also wanted to talk about I wanted to throw Virgin under the bus. Virgin, if you've heard of them, you know.
Virgin of the media kind?
Yeah, that exact kind. So, you know, I'm dependent on them. I'm dependent on them pretty greatly right now. You know, I'm stuck inside, nothing to do really other than go on to the internet and things like that and talk with friends via the internet, the fiber optics, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, they've just been letting me down, and it turns out they've been letting down the whole like UK, like Virgin-
Everyone.
Yeah, Virgin's had a big whoopsie. Something's happened back at home base, and things have just gone all wrong and weird. I don't know what happened, but everyone's internet's been going down and all. Mine goes down, up, and then it doesn't. It's just been so bad, man. Like it's making things like this so hard for me to do. Like it's awful.
Yeah.
It's absolutely awful.
So you saying your like shitty connection now is because Virgin are fucking up?
No.
No?
I'm saying that's not helping. I'm saying that they're already throwing me further into the shithole.
Fair
Because
enough.
my internet's not good. It's see, if I was downstairs doing this podcast in beside where the hub was, it'd probably be
Yeah.
sweet. But when I'm upstairs, like the distance, it just doesn't work. It's not good internet. That's one thing I can't wait till when I move out.
To be fair, my
actually-
internet's the same, sorta. Like I'm lucky. I'm like my room is right above living room where the hub box is. If I bring
Yeah.
my phone into the kitchen and try to watch like a video or something, not happening.
It's awful, man. It's just it's so frustrating. But like I understand as well. You know, a lot of people are using the internet and things like that.
Yeah.
Like at the minute, like in terms of like everybody. So I get that, but also like, come on, man. Like, just
Come on, dog.
Come on. Yeah, no, it's just been frustrating. I'm trying to think. And yeah, it's just not been a good week in general. But it's more just due to boredom. I didn't mean to rant first.
Yeah.
Like this is not what people want to hear. Like 10 minutes into an episode, it's just me like having a breakdown on camera. Like, but it's just I just
Shush,
need
please save all your breakdowns for off camera.
I just need to vent a bit. You know, I've just been so bored. That's all it is. I've just been so
same.
bored, and missing the homies, missing the homeboys.
I don't know,
So.
same. I mean, like, hopefully lockdown will be sorta over soon enough.
Yeah.
Like they're talking about, maybe end of May, start of June.
I don't want you setting up any I don't want you setting up any flashbacks for a future episode, dude. Where you come back to this and it's a
Like a
shit
year
show.
later.
Don't build it up. Don't build it
Year
up.
anniversary.
Don't no setting up flashbacks. Let's just hope for the best.
I predict that we're gonna be out of lockdown within 2 weeks. That's the whole world, not just the UK.
Yeah.
See, fucking big Donald Trump is saying,
Oh no.
in
What
their
now?
next like lockdown review, I guess you could call it. He's not gonna, like, he's just gonna say, fuck it, no more lockdown. You can go outside if you want.
Is that legit though?
Pretty sure he said that.
Damn.
I mean, the
Look how
country
dark
with
I
the
am on this
most,
webcam.
I know,
Is-
the
like,
country with the most fucking deaths. Their president's like, nah, fuck it, go outside,
Yeah.
have a time.
have a time about it. I'm gonna try and fix that for you real quick. Not that you're using the Zune anyway, but that's so bad. It looks absolutely sweet on the camera. Don't worry, like it's nice and bright and colorful, but that's so bad. But yeah, like, I don't know, Trump. I don't know how he's still where he is in life. Truly,
Same.
truly, I don't get it.
Sam was in fact asleep.
Huh?
Oh fuck, we're looking nice now. Looking
Yes.
nice and bright.
Yeah, it's
Shit,
just the,
baby.
It's just the exposure. Sorry, horrendous.
I was saying
Um,
Sam was in fact asleep.
Yeah, of course.
We were gonna have Sam on first, but he's not gonna be on first anymore. We're gonna have somebody else on first. But don't worry, Sam will be here later.
Yeah, you'll have a good episode. It'll be good. I'll leave, just purely because my internet's it's not being good. So
I can't even tell you how
Um,
long we've been going. Yeah,
we've been going for 16 minutes on terms of
16
the camera.
minutes. God damn.
So, yeah. That's the end of my ranting. I just wanted to sort of tell you where I'm at with that. Yeah, the collage was a pain in the hole to make. But it came out looking nice. So I'm happy with that. And my shoes that I ordered, that I exchanged, just arrived there now. So that's great. Yeah. Anything else is there anything you wanna talk about with me, or?
Have you finished Community yet?
I finished Community a long time ago. Like I've rewatched it, but I finished it like way back in the past, anyways.
I would like the rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started it again 4 days ago, and I'm now on season 6.
You'd love to see it. See, that's where I don't like it though. I don't like season 6.
Yeah.
It's just, it's kind of found myself forcing myself to watch it at that point. But I was like, I'm just gonna finish it anyway.
Yeah.
Season 1, 2, 3, and 4 are good. Like, with
I
the
really-
occasional bad
I actually
episode.
really like the episodes where they like go off platform, if you know what I mean, like the claymation episode and things like that.
The gaming one. I like the Dungeon and Dragons one.
Yeah,
The
same.
Dungeon and Dragons
It's
one's
one of my
pretty good.
favorite episodes. And the one where Pearse's papa makes a
Yeah.
video game.
Yeah, that was cool. And then you've got the paintball ones are great. Like the early paintball ones.
Yeah.
Love them.
And
Like
the
the first
fucking-
two.
The pillow fort versus the
Yeah.
blanket fort
But, yeah.
episodes.
It's a good show. It's very underrated. Like
Yeah.
it went through similar stuff of Brooklyn Nine-Nine in terms of it was cancelled. It was taken off the air. Back in 2013, 2014, and then out of all the people, Yahoo were the ones who bought it for season 6, and it was on Yahoo. I think it was called Yahoo Now or something, which didn't last long. It went bust.
What
Pretty
was that,
shortly
like
after.
a streaming service or something?
Yeah, it was their attempt of a streaming service.
Bim, 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 bim. Well,
But,
Josh, I've got some breaking news. We've got Kynan Birchall on the line.
Oh.
Now, would you like to duck out now, or would you like to say a quick hello to Kynan?
I'll say hello to him briefly and pass the torch.
Okay. Admitting Kynan in now. Hopefully.
Does he know that? Oh, he's done Zoom calls, hasn't he? He knows about the
Yeah.
audio and shit.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hello.
Hey,
Well,
what's happening,
sir.
How you going?
How are we?
This is my co-host Josh,
How you
along
doing,
with
man?
us.
How's it going?
I know who you are, like, don't we?
Oh man, yeah. I just on briefly before pass it on to use, because my internet's just dog shit. So just so bad. Like,
I have no
Yeah.
idea how long it took us to fucking
Yeah.
get this started today.
so bad. Like, yeah.
That's
so
why you're only coming on it. You're our
Oh, yeah.
first guest at 2:45.
Yay! Show off me fucking day. Yeah, look at this lunch, man.
Oh, fitness is his passion, ladies and gentlemen. Fitness is his passion.
Yeah.
Holy, how much have you fucking got there? Fucking hell.
Lad, I'm 6'4", right? I've got a...
You know what I've had for lunch today? A fucking bowl of Cocoa Pops.
I had one of them this morning.
Oh, so Kynan, my man, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? I'm just chilling, you know.
Bored, man. So bored. So bored. Like,
Me and Josh have been going for 20 minutes, and the first 20 minutes is Josh ranting about his week.
yeah, it's just been a week. You know?
Why? What's happened?
It's just like I'm just gonna rehash the last 20 minutes of the episode. it's just been just stupid stuff, man. You know, people are just being melters
Right.
and things are just so boring. I'm just running out of things to do with my life. So
Everyone, isn't it? It's slowly getting to everyone, I think.
Yeah.
But hasn't Boris Johnson said today that we're getting past our peak now?
Oh, we're past the peak. But
Yeah,
like we need to see
evidently.
we need to see deaths and cases like go down and stay like going down for a while. He said there was like 5 different like things need to happen before they even like think about coming out of lockdown.
Well, like, isn't Ireland, like, aren't they dealing with it really well? Didn't you say, Jack?
Yeah,
The other day?
we've
the
learned.
north.
Yeah,
is.
the Northern Ireland is doing class.
Not
Like-
the south.
We were actually talking about it in our like group chat yesterday with our mates. Like yesterday, Northern Ireland only had 5 deaths. I was sort of like sitting there thinking, like we were celebrating that we only had 5 deaths in Northern Ireland. And I was thinking, like under any other circumstances, if somebody put into a group chat, we've had 5 deaths, we'd be going, that's grim as fuck.
Yeah. Now, there's been quite a lot of mad stuff, though, like,
Mm.
that I've been looking at on the internet. Like, obviously, because you just spend all your time inside, you just kind of come across things that you just would not usually come across because
Yeah.
it's got all this time to yourself now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nah, like, one of the things, right, was what was it? The it blew up the other day that the Pentagon released this.
Oh, the UFO thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you not?
Yeah, so yeah.
What is it?
Pentagon basically released footage of UFOs in America.
No,
I'm like-
I missed this.
My thinking behind that is they put out that footage so that people are like, oh fuck, we've got UFOs, completely forget about the coronavirus. Or two, I'm thinking it's the government sort of going like, boys, we're being completely transparent with yous here. Why would we lie about coronavirus? We've shown you the aliens.
Yeah.
God.
But the weird thing about that footage is, it actually
I need to see the footage.
well, it got leaked like 10 years ago. That's how old the footage is.
Mm. And it's all fucking potatoes.
Is it Bigfoot footage? Aye.
Mm.
But it's from like a fighter jet. It's like a thermal camera that's like
Yeah.
backing it, sort of thing. But apparently, quite a few people saw this like thing in the air. It was just like ridiculous. Like,
To be
apparently-
honest, though, it could be so many things.
Oh, I know, literally.
Like it could be a drone,
Yeah.
like something as simple as a drone.
Well, no, though, because did you see how fast it was moving? Have you seen the other footage of it?
But if you think like we've already got drones, like everybody knows what a drone is. But if you think of like a military grade drone, like
No,
how
that-
fast that could move.
That thing's going underwater as well.
Is this the footage? Yeah. This
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
That's it above ground, right, in the sky, and then there's other footage of it. It goes underwater, and it's going. It's literally like whizzing through the water. I'm not even joking. Let me just mute. Ring your ears.
Thought I fucking made it into heaven there.
I don't know. It's very strange that they just released that.
At the end of the day as well, it could be fucking CGI. It could be completely fake.
Why would the Pentagon release that footage though?
For the 2 goddamn reasons that I said.
No, it just Bob Lazar. God, fucking hell, blame it on Bob Lazar. You know that guy.
I 100% think it's the government going, like, you boys need to fucking trust us.
Over here.
we're basically going, you cunts can trust us now. Like, we've shown you our biggest fucking secret. Like, Area 51 and all that shit, it's been fucking secreted for years. We've just shown you our biggest fucking secret. And that's probably fake.
No. Yeah, that's definitely also not their biggest secret.
Go with us into war with China. That's what they're fucking doing. Right?
Oh, we've got the fucking aliens on our side.
There was another thing as well that I saw. Apparently, like they found some like a different breed of human species in like Russia.
Well, they are just a different breed in general, like, aren't they? So.
Well, yeah.
It's a good
But,
thing
like,
Russia doesn't exist anymore.
Well, no, this is the thing. Like, apparently these remains are from like 50,000 years ago, and they found like medallions and stuff as well with the remains, and the medallions have like drill holes in them that have been actually like drilled, but they didn't have that technology 50,000 years ago. Apparently. Strange. Strange.
Is this just fucking turned into conspiracy cast now?
If we're going into conspiracies and talking about strange things, big Kim Jong-un, what's the story on him? Is he dead or alive?
I reckon he's titty bread.
I think he's alive. I don't know. I find it weird that no news, if you actually look, like no actual news outlet is talking about it, like on TV or anything. There's nothing.
To be fair though,
it's all just
North
online.
Korea is a very like closed off country.
No,
So it'd be really hard to fucking find information if they didn't like come out with it.
I heard he's on like a resort, like there was like footage, like drunk footage showing like this resort location in. And that's where they're saying he's at. I don't know. Like I don't really care, to be honest. But I'm just bringing it up because people are talking about it. But like, I don't know. It's just strange. It's people are talking about it, but then nobody's talking about it. Like it's either, do you know what I mean? Like a lot of people aren't aware of it either.
There's definitely something going on though. Whether he's dead or not, like he's up something else happening. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Because there was
it's strange.
Didn't the whole reason why it came out like that was because of like it got someone from inside North Korea was like leaking information out or something like this. So like talking.
To be fair though, ages ago there was also a rumor that the fucking Queen was dead, and that came from some cunt called like fucking what was his name?
Markley.
Like fucking Devil or some shit.
What about did you guys hear all this like adrenochrome stuff?
What?
Yeah, I thought not. God. It is ridiculous and so far fetched that I don't even want to get into it like properly. But like apparently the elites, the celebrity elites, harvest blood from young people.
Oh yeah, I've heard some shit like that.
To keep them like young.
There's always
I'm done
something.
with the kids.
As soon as they get one drip of blood, they're like, "Yo, homie."
But apparently, if they don't get it, like apparently it's like a drug, and you have to keep taking it. And if they don't get their like
hit,
it's like they go crazy.
Well, maybe it's fucking DMT. Because you have to get that out of the fucking spinal fluid. So it might not even be blood, it might be spinal fluid.
Oh jeez.
What do you say, ooh, for Josh? We've all got DMT in our bodies.
It's just it sounded like extracting that and taking that just like turns me. Like the thought of being like, yeah, we're gonna take your spinal fluid.
So that's what they say to get you on the operating table. And it's like, listen, boy, we're gonna take your spinal fluid and we're
I think
gonna
you'll like it or
smoke
not.
it up. And then we're gonna talk to the aliens ourselves.
Listen, buddy, we're gonna get high on you. Okay?
Well, apparently, well, Charles Manson was because when he was like a kid, like from the age of like 10 to like 30, so not a kid, but like in that gap before he went fucking absolutely psycho and made a cult.
I'll
Apparently he
get
was,
a
like,
story about Marilyn Manson as well.
well, he was like in and out of federal prisons like his whole life. Basically, he was like they just wrote him off as like he's going to be a criminal forever. So apparently they started testing on him with like, which is called like, it was a project called the MK Ultra project or something like that.
Never heard of it.
They basically tested like the effects of LSD and how they can like extract information in like interrogation situations and stuff like this with the use of like LSD and stuff like that. So that was probably what sent him fucking mad, and then he probably started fucking giving the rest of his cult LSD to go out and kill people. God.
The MK Ultra Group was my favorite 90s hit disco.
Yeah. Speaking of fucking music and Marilyn Manson, did you know that the reason Kurt Cobain sang the way he did is because of Marilyn Manson?
Crazy.
Now let me fucking explain. You bitches. Oh fuck, I forgot all the names of the bands or whatever. I think it was actually the Beach Boys, I think. Their drummer was like, their first drummer was like pretty shitty. He was like the brother of one of the other band members. And then he fucking, eventually he just like fucked off, like out of the band and started his own solo career. And like all of his songs were shit. Then there was one night I think he was out like in a club or something and he bumped into Marilyn Manson, not knowing who he was. And basically like they hit it off. And this guy, the drummer, invited Marilyn Manson back to his house to, you know, have a bit of party time. And he ended up like offering a room to Marilyn Manson. And like they lived together for ages, and then they started recording songs together. But they had a bit of a falling out, and they had a bit of a scrap. Marilyn Manson punched this boy in the throat. His throat got all fucked up. And basically, like, that's the end of that. Marilyn Manson fucked off. This guy who was the drummer decided to like carry on his singing career, but his voice was all fucked up. And fucking, why is his name gone out of my head? Kurt Cobain. Why? Anyway, Kurt Cobain like started listening to this guy and his music and really liked his voice, and sort of like copied it, and that's where the Kurt Cobain voice came from. Also, cigarettes.
That was a cool story.
I fucked up so many of the
more
details of it, but that's the general gist of the story.
I've been trying to drink coffee.
How's
How's that going?
Gives me heartburn.
Jinx.
Well, it's not going very well.
Josh, you owe me a kiss in the lips. You got a cup of coffee there?
Yeah.
You dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to cut down on coffee?
Because I get heartburn every day now. I feel like an old man.
Pop some Rannies and you'll be
That's the
grand.
first sign to stop. That's it.
Just pop some Rennies and you'll be grand.
Nah,
Some Rennies in your coffee.
Drop the Rennies in the coffee.
no. I hate chewing those things though. They taste like shit.
Never had one actually. I don't get heartburn though yet.
Yeah,
It's coming.
coming for
It's
you,
coming.
like, it is coming for you round the corner. I'm not even joking. Oh, it's horrible. I hate it.
Oh my god. Kynan, have you got anything new going on in your life?
Not really, lad. I'm just sat inside.
That's why I asked if you've got anything new and not anything exciting, because nobody has anything exciting going on. Yeah, what do you think of the reception to the film? Reverie?
It actually did really well, didn't it? To be fair.
Mm.
We,
You says the other day, whenever we were doing that marketing portfolio, you said something about the film. I don't want you to repeat it now. Your thoughts on it,
oh,
because it backs up what I was thinking.
I
And I've
watched it.
said this to you, Josh.
I've watched the film back a few times now, and whenever I watch it back, it's literally the film's been out a month.
Mm. Well, technically a month. It was unlisted for a while.
Yeah. Whenever I watch it now, I just think, oh no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Like
That's
something.
exactly what I said.
I just think, but to be fair, you have to bear in mind the constraints we had and how fast we had to do it. Like, we did really well considering.
Josh was actually saying, was it last week you were saying, Josh? That,
Yeah, last
basically,
episode.
Josh was saying that whenever you watch it, like as somebody who wasn't on it, it doesn't look like there was any problems with filming.
But only because I don't know. Like, I'm not familiar with what the original concept was. Do you know what I mean? Start to finish. So.
Mm. I mean, we pretty much.
If you delved into detail and spoke about it, and then if you talked about it and then I rewatched it, maybe I'd be like, "This is trash."
The initial idea, we were supposed to have 3 blackouts. Where at the start there is a blackout and she's in like this void, isn't she? Like this huge dark room sort of thing, but it's actually her own head. We wanted 3 of those, and we wanted them to get more intense every single time, sort of thing. Obviously, we couldn't do that because we had no access to the green screen. So
yeah, we had the studio with the green screen booked before like we were due to stop filming, and that's whenever the Rona happened and everything closed.
It was
so
we were just that unfortunate timing, like
we were due to have like 4 hours in that studio. Like we would have got so much done.
But for the circumstances you were given, it was I thought it was good. Like
we did. You know what I mean? Like we actually did. But I don't know.
You cringe at it, which is normal for filmmakers in general. A lot of people when you watch their films and are like, meh.
I liked it upon release.
Yeah,
I really liked it. Like I really, really liked it upon release.
I mean, there's still it's like down to Rona. Like there's parts of it that I really don't like.
Yeah.
Like the living room scene whenever she's on the phone to her mom. I hate that scene with a passion.
Yeah.
Like if it was up to me, it wouldn't be in there. Like we would have done something else. But
do you know what though? Like we were kind of restricted anyway because the narrative wasn't amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could only do so much with that narrative, and we chose to go for a simple narrative. So that
we were up against it right from the start. Our first idea that we pitched was completely shot down because it was unethical.
Yeah.
Because none of us had fucking multiple personality disorder. Like, what? Why does that mean we can't make a film about it if we just do our fucking research?
This is the thing, like what they tried to preach to us about being experimental and stuff, but you can only go so far if you're gonna put restraints on people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
well, you know the budget that we got for that?
Yeah.
I haven't got any of it back. Because apparently
No.
the deadline was fucking ages ago to get the money back, but they never said anything.
What was your budget? About
100
100 or
quid.
something? 100,
100
yeah.
quid. I think we only spent like fucking 50 quid of it, like, but that's still 50 quid I'd like back.
Yeah.
Fucking actors, man.
Actually, you know what? I was gonna say, in case they listen to the podcast, but I don't fucking care.
God, no,
Fucking
I don't give a fuck.
one of our actors, fucking Lizzie. Oh my fucking god! At the beginning of the thing, during the auditions, we asked about everybody's availability. All of them said 100%. We're good to go. One of them was reliable. Out of the 3 actors that we had, I think Lizzie we only had like fucking 2 or 3 shooting days with,
Yeah.
if even.
In hindsight, I would have liked to have done another audition day, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like a proper
100%.
one. And like, I feel like we didn't push. We didn't really get much of a response from Lip, really. to be
No,
honest. Again.
it was all whenever I put it up on Facebook
Yeah.
on actors' pages. That's where all the responses came from.
Even still, you made them look a lot better than what they actually were with editing. Apologies
Yeah.
if they do watch this, but like they will know in themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I've been an actor.
To be fair though,
Oh,
Charlotte was good.
Charlotte was a good actress.
Was she the main?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean could do with a little bit of work, but
Was
you know,
he the guy in the bowling
creepiest.
alley?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was weird.
Creepiest cunt.
Yeah, even in the film. I don't know if he was the player.
Oh no,
weirdo,
that
but he
was no, that was him fucking
he spoke-
edited
he
as
spoke-
best we could to
He
fucking
spoke
tone
in the
down the
most
weirdness.
alien, obscure way. It was like
Yeah.
he was trying to be a human. Like
Oh,
it was,
'cause Kynan, you weren't actually here, or you weren't actually at the shoot for this one, but it was, we had all 3 of them, and basically it was in the the really colourful room, Josh, with like fucking Jimi Hendrix and all that.
yeah.
We had all 3 of the actors in there, and basically we had to get your guy Sean, because it was supposed to be that the main character was first of all saying your guy Ben, and then it switched to the girl character. So basically we had to have them both say the same lines, but because that was like sort of like a made up scene, we didn't have any lines for them, so we had to be like, right, Sean, can you just fucking say something, and then Lizzie, you can just like repeat what he said. He said the weirdest fucking shit every time. It's like, why? Like, he's spoken such a weird way. It's like, how the fuck do you expect her to memorize
Yeah.
that?
He just had a weird voice, from what I can remember. Like I only watched the film once when you sent it in. But that stuck with me. You know, like
Yeah.
I had nightmares about that.
He was just full on weird.
yeah, he wasn't. He was
Is he trying to be an actor then? Is that his plan in life, or is he?
I
did
think
he
so.
find him somewhere else.
No, I think he wants to be an actor.
Well, God, give him strength.
You know what? Yeah, acting. You can only train someone so far.
Mm.
You either have it or you don't.
I mean,
you
like,
know?
I was even saying because my mum and dad watched the film. Our
What did they
acting,
think?
like, I think they liked it. It's either they
Yeah.
actually did like it, or they just saying they liked it
Yeah,
for
I
my
have to
sake.
tell you that. I have to tell you that.
Like, even I was saying, like, our acting in Project 9, because, like, us ourselves as a crew were actors in it.
Yeah.
We acted, like, 10 times better than either Sean or Lizzie.
Yeah.
None of us are actors.
I'm surprised. You know what? I watched Project 9 back not that long ago.
Mm.
Kind of had the same vibe, like, but like, I really like the night scenes. I think we shot them like really well.
I don't like it.
Like no, like in the dark, the way it's filmed and everything, like I think it is perfect for what we were trying to do. Like it's just some of the daylight scenes are funny. Like what we did with some of them scenes are just I don't even know.
To be honest, like, right, Josh, I'm gonna ask you, what genre do you think Project 9 is? The one in the graveyard.
Well, it's meant to be a horror, is it not? Is that not the idea?
It was supposed to start off as a comedy and then go into
Oh,
a
is it?
horror. But during our screening in uni, they were playing the film, got through the first half of the film, people were laughing, we were like, fucking right. Got into the second half, people were still laughing. We were sort of sitting there like, yeah.
Well, that's like not to compare that film to the worst film of all time, but it's similar story to The Room. when they showed The Room the first time, Tommy Wiseau showed The Room, he intended that film to be a drama and to be gripping and a thriller. And then they showed it in cinemas and everybody was busting the balls laughing, finding it the most funniest shit alive.
I think our
And then
problem was
he engaged with that audience and was like, oh yeah, okay, it's a comedy then.
our problem was we had the first half being a comedy. So I think people watched the first half and got into their mind like this whole thing's a comedy.
You can't really do that. They are contrasting emotions. Like,
well,
you
it can be done.
get
It just
comedy.
needs to be done better.
That can be executed. I can't think of an example off the top of my head right here, but that can be executed
Oh,
properly.
so you're just talking shit about our film with no fucking facts, Josh?
What's a horror comedy?
like in a short film like that, it's difficult because you have to completely flip the whole theme sort of thing.
You're doing a whole 180 on your theme, like.
Yeah. And it takes time to kind of build that up, but you can't do it in 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
You know what, Josh? That whole film was on the spot.
Yeah.
What, improvised? Not
Yeah, the whole thing was improvised. We didn't have a script, storyboard, shot list, anything.
Some of like the best short films can be done like that. I think that's cool though. But I don't really remember Project 9. I remember. I'll be honest. I don't really remember much of it.
I don't blame you, to be honest.
It was a while ago from I watched it, freeze. But I remember it's very Blair Witch-esque. I remember that.
That was one of our influences.
Yeah.
Like you said, Jack, in the lecture where we were showing it, I remember at the end we actually were like, oh yeah, like completely meant to be a horror, like, like we got away with it because in our pitch,
to be fair,
we actually said like we wanted to do a comedy, like a comedy horror sort of vibe anyway. So I think
yes, actually, because I remember getting so pissed off in like our second pitch, because basically in the first one, our lecturer basically said, "Don't do a comedy; it'll be too hard to do." So we're like, "Right, fuck it, we'll just switch it up to horror." Then in our second pitch, we switched it up to a horror, and then the lecturer was like, "Why'd you go to a horror? I thought you were doing comedy." And we're like, "Bitch, you told us to fucking not do comedy." And she was like, "No, I never said that." What?
Yeah.
She made my life a fucking misery whilst at university. I'm not even joking. When it came to making films, she had no sort of constructive criticism.
Oh, she's fucking clueless.
She just wanted to put you down, and she would never tell you what to do there.
Any constructive criticism we got was either from Lars or from Keith.
Yeah. That's the way of the business, man.
Like there was sometimes like we were all like sitting around the Mac editing, and then she would come up and talk to us, and she would say one thing, like she would say something she didn't like, and then Lars would come over to the Mac and say like the complete opposite, and then she'd be like, yeah, I agree with Lars. Like, no, you fucking don't, you idiot. Oh.
She just had this one film that did kind of well, and she's just been living off it for the past like 6 years.
Oh
So
my God.
like,
That speaks to me on a big level. There's
Guess-
another man. There's
Josh,
a man I know
guess-
like that too.
Josh, guess what the film is?
Oh, is it a film I know?
No. It's a drone shot, bird's eye view of wolves. That's
it.
all it is for like 10 minutes.
Shocking.
And
It
she
just-
somehow got awards for it.
Yeah, they just follow a pack of wolves.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah. Tell you what, if you've got a drone, everything looks better. That is literally just the premise. I'm not even joking. But yeah,
Yeah.
I like I said though, going back to the latest project, I forgot the name already. Wow, that's so bad.
Reverie. Right, I think I got you guys. Don't worry.
Wow, I need to fucking sort my life out.
You say you forgot the name of our film?
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Karen, I'm so disappointed.
On the spot. I want to forget about it as quick as possible. But no, I like I said, I liked it in the moment, and I think you have to appreciate what we did, considering it's great.
Visually, I really like it.
Yeah.
That's why I fucking hate the kitchen / living room scene. But
Just
like
the
storyline wise, I think we tried to do too much in too little time.
How long is it? What's the running time on it? Is it like
15 minutes?
Yeah.
15?
But like, I think as well, if we had had a bit of more guidance from uni on like certain things like lens specs and stuff like this,
Yeah.
could be a lot better. Like a lot better.
We only realised like towards the end of this year like how much they haven't taught us.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the things that we did really well in that film is stuff that we researched ourselves.
Yeah.
Like the whole green screen thing, we were never told how to use a green screen.
Do you know how
Or
we
to use it
learned
well.
green screen, right? We got asked. I got asked by the John Moore's rugby team to do.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, but, like the sports teams have like celebration gifts for all their players and stuff like this. So I got asked if I could do one, and I approached Jack and I was like, "Do you reckon we could do it?" And you was like, "Yeah, fuck it, that'd be well easy." So we were just like, "We give it a go. We'll give it a crack." Got everyone in the green screen. Literally about 25 people in this TV studio, right? One guy smacked a bloody beer can on like his head and was like, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah.
Like chugging this fucking beer in the middle of this TV studio when there's literally electric equipment everywhere. I had to go and ask like the people up in like the like gallery sort of things and go and like.
Because it's like a TV studio, you've got all this equipment sitting about. Like, if you're just going in the film, like you're not allowed to bring in drinks or food or anything.
Yeah.
So it was fucking mental that they allowed us to do that.
That was the only reason why we knew how to use the green screen.
Green screens are easy enough though. It's just your chroma key and whatnot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
the thing. We were never told that. It would have been so simple for them to say.
Well, you could all See, that's why I'm not a fan of the idea of uni, because there's so much you can just learn on your own, just with YouTube.
Yeah.
Like there's so much you can learn.
On our course, when it comes to do with like filmmaking and stuff like that, you don't need to go to uni to make them.
Right, we've got like 3 minutes left on this call, so Kynan, have you got any plugs or anything?
I'll put my Insta on there. Why not?
Go for it.
At Kynan PB.
And that'll be up on screen for you folks as well.
Love that. Follow me.
Have you got any parting words? Any words of wisdom?
All my hair's gone. Words of wisdom.
That's a quarantine cut if I've ever seen it.
I know, yeah.
Look at that dude. Look at his hair.
I've got McDonald's hairline, look. No words of wisdom. Just stay safe, stay indoors. Don't be a dickhead. Just stay inside. Yeah. And we'll get out of this as quick as possible.
Fucking right.
Well, I mean, some more films. God.
That's actually something we were this is why I'm so pissed off with Rona. Is after uni, we all said that we were going to stay in Liverpool for a bit and make another film. Now we fucking can't. I also wanted to do a big podcast with all the crew of the film.
Yeah, no,
You guys should all sit and watch the film. Do a whole thing where you all watch it together and then talk
commentary.
about it.
We could do like a reaction thing or like a director's cut or something. That'd be quite cool.
Try not to cringe.
Oh, no. Anyway, guys.
Fuck.
It's good to meet you, man.
Less than a minute.
Yeah, you do, lad. I'll be back on. Don't worry.
Yeah, look forward to it.
See you later.
See you later, man. Take it easy, bud.
Adios.
Well, man.
God damn.
I got a minute and 20 seconds to say my goodbyes. I stopped recording on the...
Oh boy, you've got less than a minute.
On the camera. Oh, it says a minute and 15 seconds for me.
Saying less than a minute for me.
Well, I've stopped recording, but I still got the audio here if you want to use it. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you follow me at RealJoshyT. That's pretty much it as far as my plugs go. Jack, have a great rest of the podcast.
I will.
Talking to you next.
Sam, I think, is going to be on next, and then Joe, and then Pearse.
Sweet. Well, listen, good luck, man. I'll speak to you next week for another episode. Have fun. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great time. Have a good night time. Goodbye.
Goodbye time. Good night. Goodbye time.
Bye.
Goodbye, Josh.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Josh. Here. Bish bosh bosh, we're good to go. Hello ladies and gents, we're back and we've got a boy you all remember here today, here in studio, Sam Weatherup. Oh, fucking, I was saying to Josh earlier, I think everybody has that like one day where it's like just rough as fuck.
Yeah.
I had that the other day. Like everything was just I got a really shite taste in my mouth all day. Couldn't get rid of it. My bones and like my joints and everything were all fucking sore and tired. And mentally I was just like not for it at all.
I think I had that day either at the start or yesterday, probably. Actually, I had a really bad day yesterday. I woke up and felt awful. Like everything, like I'd barely, because my sleep recently has been fucking shit. Like it's been dog shit.
I can tell you're fucking up at all hours.
I know. Like I'll go to sleep. I'll sleep for like 2.5 hours and I'll wake up and that's me up for like the next 3 hours and then I'll fall asleep again for another hour and I'll wake up thinking it's like, oh, it's 11 a.m. And then I wake up and it's not 11 a.m. It's 7 in the morning. And I'm like, well, I went to sleep at 5, so what's the crack here? Then I'll fall asleep again and wake up at like some ungodly hour of the day. I've missed the whole day. But
whenever I was talking to Josh earlier, I was like, probably get Sam on as my first guest, but I don't know if he's awake or not. And Josh was like, well, I was talking to him at like 8, so I'd say he would be. And I was like, nah. You know how Sam is with his sleeping pattern.
Well, it's just my work as well. Work fucked me up big time. Like, I'm gonna have to re-fuck myself up in order to go back to work. But yeah, no, I had a really shitty day yesterday. It wasn't even like, it's not even that anything happened. It was just, I woke up at 2 and fell asleep until 6. And I've been waking up all the way through the night. Woke up, felt like shite, like literally, like felt physically sick. We got a Chinese from the Harmony, and I didn't even eat it. That's how shitty I felt. Like I didn't eat anything all day. Spent the whole day in bed. Just had an awful day, but
that's what I was saying to Josh. Like on Wednesday, whenever I was feeling like really shitty, like I actually felt like I had Rona or something, because this felt
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah. No, like I had like a headache, my eyes were sore. I felt really bloated, and I felt like physically sick,
Mm.
and I just didn't want to eat or anything. Nothing was like fun or good crack. It was just
Yeah.
felt awful. But I think I'm past it now, and hopefully tonight. I've been saying this for about a week now. Hopefully tonight I can sleep the whole way through.
That's fucking goal number 1 for tonight. Let's try and sleep tonight.
Yeah. As you can probably see from under my eyes, it's like mad bags under my eyes.
To be honest, the camera's not really picking it up. Like, I can't
No.
really see anything.
Oh, when I looked in the mirror this morning, I actually looked like I'd been dead for about 10 years. It was like, holy shit. I look awful.
Have you been getting up to anything recently? Anything exciting?
Not really. I've just been like sort of messing about on Ableton and stuff, and a lot of PlayStation. But yeah, no, to be honest, I've been the most exciting thing I've done is put quite a significant amount of money into my savings. That's about the most exciting thing I've done.
What sort of figure are we talking?
Triple digits, but yeah, but yeah, that's about the most exciting thing. I have to get stuff for Sophie's birthday as well, because her birthday's like halfway through now.
Mm.
So,
do you reckon lockdown will be done by then?
No. I'm not being hopeful. I mean, I could give a prediction, but my last prediction wasn't very
your prediction was the Friday of the week you said it.
yeah, give or take, early Saturday morning.
Mm.
But no, I think we'll still be like they were saying at the end of this week they're gonna reevaluate it or some bollocks. And
Alright, 7th of May is the next reevaluation date.
Is it? So it's not even like we have to wait another week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, whoopee.
But like, I mean, I think it's highly unlikely that Northern Ireland will get different treatment to the rest of the UK in terms of like coming out of lockdown earlier. Even though we're doing like fucking a million times better than everywhere else. Well,
see, that's the thing about mainland UK is they treat us like shite until they're like, "Oh, you're part of the UK. Remember that?" And they're like, whenever they get the shitty end of the stick when it comes to things for a change, they like to drag everybody down with them. And unfortunately, that's what's happening for us. I mean, what was it yesterday? We had 5 people die, and there was like 600 or 700 in mainland.
Yeah.
Like, given that Northern Ireland's a small place, like, but even still, 5 people.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
Like I was saying, whenever I was on with whenever I was on with Kynan and Josh, like I was talking to them about like what we were saying in the group chat yesterday, how we only had 5 deaths, and we were fucking celebrating it. Whereas in like normal circumstances, if someone put 5 deaths in the group chat, we'd all be going, fucking hell, that's grim as fuck.
Yeah, that's I was actually going to mention that how scary it is that we're all just sort of like we're sort of accustomed to the fact that people are dying. Like, and it's only been a couple of weeks. Bear in mind, it's been like a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah.
But in that short space of time, we've all become so accustomed with the idea that people are going to die, and we're happy if it's a smaller number rather than no one at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, if like people are dying, like you said, if say you came into our group chat and went, "Fuck, did you hear about them 5 people dying?" We'd all be like, 5 people? That's fucking awful.
Yeah.
And now we're like, yeah! You know?
Fucking drink that.
I know. Yeah. It's so bad, but I mean, is as awful as it sounds, is 5 people that bad? No. Man, it could be. I mean, the peak was meant to be worse for us than it has been.
Yeah.
Our peak was supposed to be like
14,000 or something.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 15,000, and at the peak we had 1,500.
Yeah.
Which is
So-
fucking. Again, it sounds grim as fuck. It's fucking class compared to what it could have or should have been.
And do you know what it is? The thing I feel bad about the most is the fact that it's like wee babies and old people and like kids are dying of it.
Yeah.
And you're getting these fucking idiots who are going out and about and like, right, there's obviously a structured layout of things you can and can't do. And it's like, right, if you need to go outside, you're either going to work or you're getting food or you're getting gas and electric or whatever.
Or you're going
And
for
you get-
like your one walk.
Or you're going out for your one exercise a day or whatever. And then you're seeing all these cunts on Facebook, like dandering about with their boyfriend and girlfriend who they've met up with. And you're like, you're the fucking reason that we're all still in here.
Sure, I was even saying last week, my mum was driving down to Tesco and she drove past Hyde Bank, and there was people like had driven to Hyde Bank and like set up picnics and shit in the park. It was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and so you're seeing groups of people walking down the street, like all these mates, like groups of 6 or 7 of them all dandering down the street, and you're like, you are not in the same house. But like, especially in our area, like there's nobody in our area has 6 or 7 mates that moved in with.
Yeah,
there's no houses,
exactly.
There's no houses big enough, and there's nobody who'd be willing to do that because
you wouldn't move into a house with your mates and carried off.
That's what I'm trying. You know what I mean? It's our area. It's quite a family-based community. But like you're seeing all these wee fucking roots walking about, and it's always these wee fucking like snidey wee bastards. Like
it's exactly the cunt you would expect it to be.
Yeah. It's dead on exactly as well. Like you're walk past them, and it's the type of wee kids that you were whenever you were a kid. Do you know what I mean? Like you were like 13, and somebody would walk past you, and you'd be like, as a joke, you'd be like, you know, you'd shout at them, so they'd turn
You're
around.
gay.
Yeah, something like that. It's like them wee fruits that are walking about doing that, and just go inside. I don't want your nan to die, but if she does, I won't feel bad because you're up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like I
see. I was saying to Josh earlier, actually, Donald Trump has basically said in America, because their next review for lockdown's coming up as well, and he was saying like, we're coming out of lockdown. Like, I don't care what the sign says, we're going out of lockdown. It's like,
he's fucking rude.
Boy, your country has the most deaths because of coronavirus.
Yeah.
And you're not only allowing protests to happen, but you're encouraging protests over a fucking pandemic to happen.
Yeah. It sort of just shows you, like people, you always hear about it in like history books and stuff. It's like, obviously I'm not going to fucking say this is anywhere near as bad as the Black Plague and all this shit and influenza and Spanish flu and bird flu and swine flu, all that shit. But they always say that we're more prepared now, and going into this and being in it, everybody said, we've seen this coming and nobody did anything.
Yeah.
Like we should have been prepared. Like everyone said we would have been like we could deal with this no problem. Like we could minimize deaths. And it comes around like, oh, China's been withholding like the fact that they have it for 6 days, like nearly a week. Right? We should probably do something about that.
Sure, even I think it wasn't last week, it was the week before. Someone from my production group was like watching over old episodes of the podcast, and there's one with me and your guy Kynan on, and this was like fucking 2, 3, 4 months ago, and he said in the podcast, like right at the start, have you heard about this coronavirus stuff that's happening in China? And it's like, if we fucking spotted it fucking 4 months ago, how the fuck did the government not fucking spot it?
No, I agree. Like I remember us all sitting, like we were literally sitting in the bar, and we were all joking about it. Like, oh, can you imagine this? Like, imagine us down a coronavirus. Fucking 3 weeks later, I am nearly dead. Remember, I fucking had to I've been in quarantine an extra
Mm.
week on top of what you all have because
Yeah.
my first week before all this quarantine started, I near enough got it because of
Mm.
like I had my glands were all swollen up. I couldn't swallow anything. My lung, I had like a cough. My lungs were hurting, and I had like aches and pains. I was getting fever, cold sweats, also, and I was just in bed dying. And I was like, imagine I died, and it's like what full circle of me making a joke about dying of it, and then actually fucking dying of it. Imagine.
Oh, mad
I don't,
times.
I don't know though. I just sort of think like, I mean, obviously Donald Trump calls the shots right
Mm.
there, but I mean,
There's also a
isn't
sort of
there?
thing of like you look back over history and you see all these events and like you sort of there are some things that make you say like were they really that fucking stupid back then? Like how did they not
Yeah,
think of this? And now we're fucking living in it. Now
yeah.
we're live thinking, are these people that fucking stupid?
Well, see, I actually seen a thing, and it was it's completely unrelated. If somebody says something, like it was a podcast I was watching, and it's not really like somebody said something about like Donald Trump or world leaders, and I sort of think it was true. It wasn't anything to do with the pandemic; it was to do with war or something. But it still
Mm.
applies. It's like given that Donald Trump has turned around and saying, you know, right, well, we do have the worst cases of it. Inject yourself with bleach. I'm no doctor,
Mm.
but it might work. And also, quarantine, fuck off. But
Mm.
I think,
Actually, last week, I think it was last week, Josh was saying as well, this is before the whole bleach thing. Apparently, Trump was pushing this this drug for people to take. He said it would cure coronavirus. And whenever the reporter asked why, he went, I've got a good feeling. Got a good feeling about it.
he's a fucking idiot. Like, he's a businessman. He's not a political, like,
Mm.
person. You know what I mean? He only knows money. He knows how to run a business, and he can run a really good business,
Yeah.
obviously, because he's a billionaire or something. But he's not suited for the he
He's a
doesn't look
fucking
after
lunatic, like.
yeah, he doesn't look after anyone but himself, and it's
Mm.
evident, you know what I mean? Um he like I sort of feel like as the president, he sort of wants to be the guy who's like remembered as like the fearless one, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
he's the captain that won't go down with the ship because the ship won't sink as long as he's in charge, if you know
Mm.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Like he will refuse to let the country fall. Like he'd rather see the country destroy itself and him be remembered as like fighting for the cause than he would be for like, right, well, he done everything he could to ensure that
Yeah.
everyone was safe. Do you know what I mean? So he is a ball route, don't get me wrong, but
Mm.
then again, he is lifting quarantine, and then you're seeing people that aren't even like they're not even fucking obeying. I don't want to say the law, but the curfew.
Mm. Yeah.
I guess for lack of a better word, and even over here, it's a thing.
Yeah.
As I was saying, like there's people out all the time, walking about, big groups of people meeting up with their boyfriends and girlfriends.
Mm.
For like what reason, you fucking hornbag? Like fucking go home, just sit in your room, FaceTime them. Like that's what I do.
Yeah.
FaceTime or call Sophie every couple of days, and it's like as much as like me and Sophie miss each other, we understand the concept of there's more than just me and her here that need to be looked after. Do you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
haven't left my house in nearly 2 months because of this thing, and I'm not
Mm.
about to start leaving my house because I'm bored and I've nothing better to do. Find something to do.
Yeah.
Not fucking about. Like you're literally the only reason that we're still in this quarantine is because people can't wise the fuck up and sit the fuck at home. Like just
Exactly.
stay home, and this will not happen.
I mean,
There's
like,
no.
nobody's willing to sit inside because they're bored as fuck and they want quarantine to be over, but they don't fucking realize, like, the sooner you fucking sit inside, like the longer you don't go out, the sooner quarantine will be over.
Yep.
You have to make a fucking sacrifice for
Yeah.
it to be done. Like, everybody has to make a sacrifice for this to be over sooner.
Yeah.
It's literally, it goes back to live thinking, how the fuck can people be so stupid?
Yeah.
I don't understand how they can't comprehend this.
Like, you're seeing people that are getting, like, I follow this guy on Instagram. He's like a busker. He's really, really cool busker, and he's like has his own wee setup and everything, and he gets all the locals to dance. He's really, anywhere he goes, he's really popular with the locals. He was in India there or something, or Italy or something, and he got, like, literally yesterday I seen this. He literally got on a plane to go home.
Mm.
He was like, "What the fuck were you doing there in the first place? It's been 2 months since quarantine, or since quarantine started, and you're only going home now."
Yeah.
Like, what were you doing for that 2 fucking weeks or 2 months, whatever? Fucking
I think
hell,
as well, like, you'd probably use the like excuse of, like, I want to go home and see my family. It's like, if you're in that country now, and, like, fair enough, if you have to pay for accommodation, if you're, like, living out of a hotel or something, you're starting to run out of money, then I sort of see the, like, thing of, like, right, he needs to get home.
Yeah.
But, like, if you've got accommodation sorted, then just fucking stay there, ride this shit out, and then go home.
Well, as much as I see that point, and I do, I can see the point in that, but to me, if he had 2 months notice prior to yesterday, he should have been like, all right, I really shouldn't actually fucking be here in the first place. I should probably just go home 3 weeks ago instead of now, 2 months later, and I'm still dancing about with a guitar on the street with all these fucking cows and goats and old people coughing on me and shit. Do you know what I mean? It's stupid as fuck. But Sophie was telling me it's mutated or something. There was, like, people getting sores and stuff on their feet, and, like, it's like scarlet fever almost.
I was in town last week because my dad had to go pick something up from his office, and the guy's bored as fuck, so I just decided to go and, like, go with him in the car and just sit in the car. And one of his co-workers was there, and she was, like, talking to me through, like, the window. She was saying her brother is some sort of fucking scientist, but he was saying there's loads of different strains of this. Like, it's not just one thing. There's, like, 30 different strains of coronavirus. Yeah. So that's why it's so difficult to fucking pin it down and get rid of.
It's been about for fucking years. Like, it's been a thing for you. Like, that's the whole scary thing about it to me, is that how sneaky people are being about it. Like, China are sneaky wee bastards. Yeah. Like, they had thousands of reported cases of it and didn't tell anyone for 6 days. And then they went, and then a whistleblower was like, yeah, people are dying over here. Like, you can literally see people.
By the way, boys, you're all gonna fucking die soon. Just a wee heads up.
Like, there's literally videos of the Chinese police and, like, army and government or whatever, government, like, I don't know, barricading people in their house, like, not letting them out, being like, oh, well, you've got it, so you're not fucking getting out. And then your man in fucking North Korea, rip. Hi guys, I've got coronavirus. That's alright, we'll take you out the back. Why, what for? Dink. Rip. Throw him in a fucking hedge, set him on fire.
There's loads of memes about that, like, at the start of coronavirus. Like, it'd just be a video of someone coughing, then all these cons would put, like, guns and shit and shoot them in the head.
Yeah. No, I remember, because I think, I was saying to Sophie, it's going to be so mad whenever, like, we all have kids and our kids are learning about this, and we're like, yeah, we, like, you hear about, like, in the history books of, like, oh my god, they went through this, that, and the other, and it was so horrible. And then we're gonna be like
Mm.
Ebola, swine flu, fucking coronavirus, big COVID-19.
Thing is, as well, we could make up so much shit. Like, fucking, I got all of them
Oh
all at
yeah,
once.
yeah. Survived 2012 as well, you bastards.
I actually saw that fucking ages ago. Like, some cunt was like, can we just, like, make general consensus here? We all tell our kids that 2012, like, the film actually happened.
Yeah,
We all live through it.
That'd be unreal. That'd be so funny. Oh my god. No way. Yeah, see your man who fell off that fucking cruise ship? I knew him.
See, whenever
Alright.
the ground opened up and there was all fire and shit, I actually almost fell in, but I fucking
what, I was
grabbed
actually
onto a wee rock.
I'm not even joking. I was standing. See that building just down the street from where the floor opened up and a fucking volcano came out of the ground? I was actually standing about 5 feet from that. Not even joking, yeah. Any closer and I'd have been dead.
I was actually having my lunch and I saw that happen.
I was on a park bench, alright? And all of a sudden I heard a bit of a rumble and fucking Satan appeared before me.
Oh,
And a fucking shark landed. I don't know. It'll be over soon. Like it'll all be over soon, obviously. But it's just tedious. Like it is. I'm sick of this side of my own room. Like
yeah.
I can't wait to get it. And you know, see that fucking thing I seen. When bars reopen, you're allowed 3 pints.
Mm.
What?
That's fucking stupid. Like,
go and get a carry out.
If you're gonna do anything with bars, I'd say limit the amount of people that are allowed in.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Like, I don't see, to be honest, until this is all over, right? If they're really gonna let people back into bars, right? Don't even open them. What is a business is barely gonna make a profit, if even any profit, from 3 pints per person. Like,
true.
Fuck off. Especially when
true.
everybody has to. Yeah, it would be so pointless. Like, they'll get a keg in of beer, and say that costs them like fucking, what, I don't know, 60, 70 quid.
Mm.
And 4 people come in and get 3 pints each of that. What? What's the point? If 4 people have drank and they might not come back for another week.
Mm.
Do you know
what I mean? You make about maybe 30 quid at most.
Exactly. You'd make fucking nothing. You'd make fuck all. You'd maybe make your money back.
Mm. Oh yeah, there'd be no chance you'd be making a profit.
Exactly. So I think don't even bother to open the bars until you're going to open them properly, because one, I don't really fancy sitting in a bar 2 meters away from everyone and having to shout at people and stand in an orderly queue to get to the bar with some fucking high-vis tape on the ground showing me where I can stand behind the person.
You'd have to order like fucking 10 pints every time you go up as well.
Exactly. I would just order the 3 pints there and then and just be like, right, well, I'll just sink these and fuck off to the next bar so I can actually get lit here. But then I just open offies, and like, even if it's like 2 or 3 people at a time in an offie, just do that and like make it like, doesn't matter what you buy, you can buy as much alcohol as you want. And if you really want to, since we're going to open the bars, you know, like, to say that like bars were a thing that like will be opening, there should then be no problem with people going and just sitting in each other's houses. Yeah. Because there's nothing stopping somebody from cleaning their own fucking house. Yeah. For a start. And
to be honest, that's the thing I'm sort of most missing. It's not even like going out or anything. It's just literally fucking hanging about with everyone.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Joel. I was like, I will never take anything for granted again. Yeah. Like, I will never, like, Joe was saying he'll never leave early from a night out again. Like he will never take it for granted. Like I like truly miss it.
Mm.
There's just so
Well,
much like small
Sammy,
shit.
I'm gonna have to let you go here
Oh,
because I've got my boy Joe waiting.
Jojo.
So, have you got any plugs or anything? Anything you want to promote?
Well, you can follow me at Raoul Duke on Instagram and Sam Weatherup Music on Instagram. You can also subscribe to me on YouTube at Sam Weatherup.
You can also catch Sam's music in my film, Reverie. It's done by your boy right here.
Representing the squad.
Literally do it in, what, 1-2 days? Came up with two songs?
Two, yeah. Damn
Hot
right.
damn.
Hot dog, jumping frog, Albuquerque.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Alright, Sammy, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I'll see you later, sir.
See you on the other side.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.